Start with the why, right at the center of why are we doing this? What is it that we're offering? Get to the heart of the matter before you start talking about the how. I'm Dan Starr. I'm the CEO of Do It Best and True Value Company. I have worked at Do It Best a little over 20 years now. I started at Do It Best and I was not only general counsel but also the head of HR, became VP of HR, and I did that for about 7 years. From that, I moved into the Chief Operating Officer position, and I did that for about 3.5 years before becoming CEO. In my time there in HR, I think I was educated on how HR can be a critical business partner for the rest of the business. You know, HR, I think, is the guardian of that culture, and it's either going to improve or decline based on how well HR functions within the business, and I really want to see our company grow. In terms of Do It Best and our work, we were founded here, and there's a lot of pride in, you know, the fact that we were born here in Fort Wayne. The folks that we serve, call them members. At Do It Best, there's about 4,000 of them. At True Value, there's about 4,300 of them, and they are hardware stores, home centers, lumber yards. They are independently owned and operated, and so that's what the public is used to seeing, is a large or a small hardware store or home center with the name True Value on it, with the name Do It Best on it. But really, that retail arm is not Do It Best or True Value here in town. What we do is we are an organization that manages both products and services for all those folks. So we bring in hundreds of millions of dollars of inventory domestically and from overseas into our distribution network, and with hundreds and hundreds of miles daily take trucks out to every single one of those stores. More than 8,000 retailers that we serve. That makes us the largest co-op in the world. I would say what I aspire to be as a servant leader. One of the things that really attracted me to Do It Best in the first place was I would go out there and spend time with folks in leadership roles, people in middle management. They treated each other the same. They treated each other well. They treated each other with kindness, with dignity, and with respect. And it was no different if you were CEO or if you were somebody who worked in the warehouse. Everybody had this sort of posture of servanthood, and it's baked into our philosophy, serving others as you would like to be served. Well, we use that same posture of servant-led mentality, whether we're talking to our team, whether we're talking or engaging within the community, whether we're talking or working with our vendor community, and I think that serves us well. And I think culturally, if you don't operate that way, it just wouldn't work. I think a lot of the success you're attributing to me is overblown. I think it is our team, and I think that they enjoy a great deal of success, and I think it has to do with finding a purpose that they care passionately about and then really spending themselves on it. That, I think, leads to the kind of character and success that you see over a long career. I'm a pioneer.